So we're out tonight to do an introduction to shot for the puppy. Things to take into consideration for doing this. Firstly, I don't want her to see the starter pistol because it's her first time. Secondly, I'm downwind again because it's her first time, and I'm trying to minimise the sound being amplified. So I'm stood away from that big wood. It's quite a hot night, so I'm stood under this tree just for a bit of shade for the other dogs. And I've brought the other dogs along so that if she is slightly nervous or unsure when the bang goes off and she looks to them to see what was that, well, they're well used to it, so they'll just be sat there hopefully nice and relaxed, and basically in doggy language tell her that there's nothing to worry about. So first thing I'm going to do is just do one normal retrieve with her and get her nice and excited for it, and she'll just think this is the normal retrieving drill that we do. Ivy, walk on. Ivy out. I'm using a nice light dummy here so I can get a good distance on it. So initially I'm gonna, Ivy, good girl, good girl. So when I'm throwing it, I'm gonna let her get a good, say 10 meters out before I bang it. And obviously over time then we'll decrease this. Ivy out. Oh, there you go. Fun and games, training dogs. The starter pistol didn't go off, so we'll try it again. Ivy. Good girl. Good girl. Ivy out. Ivy. Good girl. Good girl. Quite happy with that. She didn't even flinch, she didn't look back. Again, this is part of the reason why I'm doing this now with this puppy, because I just feel that she's ready for it. She's driven, she's motivated, and she's smart, and I just feel that she's ready to move on to her next stage of training, which will be steadying her up. So I'll probably do this exercise another 2 or 3 times with her over the course of the next week, and then I'll start steadying her up and then decreasing the distance, letting her see the starter pistol, maybe do it beside the woods so it's amplified, but just progressing it on all the time. So I want to give her one more, and then that's her done for tonight. Ivy out. Ivy. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. So I'm pretty happy with how that went. Again, I wouldn't have done it if I wasn't confident, although there's always something in the back of your mind when you're doing this, and it certainly doesn't mean that the dog's not gun shy or is not going to be noise sensitive. You still have to introduce them in the right way, gradually building it up, decreasing the distance, and then even when you're bringing the gun out and familiarizing them with the gun and even going into shooting over them, again, you've just got to be so careful in the early days, because it's so hard to undo. Well, if the dog ends up being a bit gun shy, you're just making hard work for yourself. So it's easier just to take your time and just do it the right way. So I hope that was useful for you. Thanks for watching.